Let me tell you how good God is. And if you're in a position where you need to take a leap of faith, this is literally your sign to take a leap of faith, because God will never leave or forsake you. Hebrews 13:5. Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have. For he has said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. I'm literally a walking testimony of this. We're going to rewind to 2018 when I was in college. I was depressed because I was stuck on campus, and I did not like that feeling. And then I didn't have any friends, and I wanted a transportation. So I thought a car was going to solve my problems, because then I was like, oh, I can go to the beach. I can do everything I want to do by myself without having to pay for Uber, because I didn't have Uber money. Okay. So that was my problem. What did I do? I went on Google and I was like, what is the job that will pay the most in tips? The first thing that popped up was server at a strip club. So what did I do? I applied and I got the job. But everything's cool because I'm just a server. Mind you, it's an 18 up club. That's why I was able to work there. That means fully nude, no alcohol. Boom. The problem starts when my manager randomly one night was like, oh, we're holding a competition. I was like, okay, cool. Like, all the girls are going to go up. He's like, no, everyone has to participate. And I was like, I'm literally a server, dude. Like, what are you talking about? He's like, no, you're a dancer tonight. I was like, what? And he was like, unless you want to be fired. I was like, I don't want to be fired because I have a mission. Like, I'm getting this money to buy a car. So boom, I did the competition. What happened? I won. I ended up winning, and he was like, yeah, you're a dancer now. I was like, all right, no one knows I work here. No one knows where I'm at. Like, I thought everything was okay. So boom, I'm a dancer. Fast forward a couple of years, I'm still a dancer, but instead of in San Diego, I'm a dancer in LA. Doing it for quite a while. Well, not quite a while, like, I'm not that old, but I was doing it for some time, and I didn't have any problem until I kept on getting conviction after conviction. Like, I was literally crying and praying, like, God, please take me out this club, because it's literally called a trap for a reason. But that's beside the point. I'm over here praying and stuff, and I'm having conviction after conviction, but I'm still going to the club. So I'm over here crying and praying to get out of the club, but I'm still going. So that's where the disconnect is. I want you to peep that. If you're praying for something and you don't give it up to God, he will literally force his hand in whatever you're doing. So I was literally forced out of the club. And I say that because if I would have done what I wanted to do that night, I would be in jail. But I left it up to God, and I fully put it in his hands. Mind you, I quit that night. I didn't have a plan B. I was just like, you know what? I literally have to give this to God, or else I'm going to go to jail. And I was like, I'm not doing that. Another thing I want you guys to know is that you do not have to get the revenge, because God will. Because guess what happened? He ended up shutting the club down. Everybody was out of a job, okay? Like, I was like, oh yeah, you did your big one, God. But that's not where it stops, right? When I gave it up to God, what did he do? He blessed me with a job using my degree. And mind you, I didn't even apply for the job. I got a job as a personal trainer, and then that transformed into me training online, me being a fitness influencer. It transformed into everything else. He literally brought everything full circle. So if you don't see all of the points of the story, then you might have to rewatch it. But so I just wanted to let you know that whatever you're in, take that leap of faith, give it up to God, trust him fully, be in your word, and he will work it out. Mwah.